Let's hope everything is going to be peaches and gravy. Is it? Who knows? I hope so, but I don't think everything is gonna go completely, totally peaches and cream smooth. But who knows? Let's find out together, shall we? Okay. Nope, it's not. Who cares? Let's try that now, shall we? I really don't know why this happens every stream. And how are we? That made it a whole lot worse. Wow. How about now? Okay. Is it good, guys? Do you think it's good now? I think it's good now. Is it good? Hopefully. All right, it is good now. You guys say so. And as we always do, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the weekly reaction to UnOrdinary. This week, however, is very, very special. This week we are celebrating 200 episodes of UnOrdinary. And not only that, it is also my 100th new reaction to new chapters of UnOrdinary. Wait, that's not right. The Rayside story. Let's not break the illusion, though. But yeah, UnOrdinary has been going for 200 episodes, and guys, we got a lot going on. I have my UnOrdinary hoodies for the background. The trilogy is there. I didn't put up that poster because I already have it out, basically. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are excited for tonight. Thank you for pointing that out, Shadowlight. Or wait, was it Shadowlight? Yes, Shadowlight Lady. Thank you for pointing that out, because I tried to do a little makeshift Wellston uniform. I got dark navy pants that I have. I got my button-up shirt, but also underneath I am wearing my UnOrdinary shirt from the Webtoons shop down below. I don't have a link, but yeah, guys. And that's not all. That's not all for tonight, because I asked you guys a question last week, and since it was a celebration of 200 episodes for Uru, I asked you guys if you guys wanted me to get a cake last week for the question of the day. And a lot of you said yes. A lot of you suggested red velvet cake because we just got finished with Blake's journey with his side story. And I thought that would have been a great idea because I love red velvet cake. But if we're going to be doing UnOrdinary, I feel like there's only one thing we can do. So guys, not only did I did not get a cake. I'm going to say that right now. I didn't get a cake. I made a cake. And when it comes to Unordinary, there's only one cake I think that would have qualified and did the 200 episode special justice. Guys, it doesn't look great. I'm going to say that right now. It does not look great. But what I have for you all today is the Wellston Triple Chocolate Cake. Now, I reached out to Uru on Patreon, and I asked her what she thought the recipe would consist of, or what she thought the cake would be made out of. What would qualify it to be the Triple Chocolate Cake of Wellston? Sadly, she didn't reach out to me. So I had to come up with something on my own. And so I asked my good friend Erin, shout outs to her. I asked her, and I showed her the pictures from the series. I asked her, hey, what do you think this cake would be made out of? And she said, and what do we have here? I just did regular box cake because I'm not going to make a cake. I'm just going to do Betty Crocker box cake because she's been good to me. But we have a chocolate buttercream, a chocolate whipped buttercream, along with a chocolate glaze on top. Now, I did a test run on Sunday, and this cake is very rich. This cake is incredibly rich. Like, oh my god, it's triple chocolate. Like, what are you going to expect? But that's the cake we have for today, guys. I'm not going to eat this whole thing. I'm going to say that right now. I am not going to even try to eat this whole thing, but you know what they say. Let them eat cake. For a very special occasion, we have wedding cake cutters. Now, my roommate Brian gave me a set of my friend Brian gave me a set of knives last week a few weeks ago, because I need new knives. And he said I can have a new set that he didn't need on the condition that I take wedding cake cutters. So that is what we have to cut with. So let's take a slice and then we'll get to the rest of it all. Oh my gosh, this thing is so dense. Oh man, this was a bad idea. Oh my god, this piece is so long too. What have I done? Oh no. So real quick, a little funny story about these cake cutters, this wedding cake cutter, is that it was a gift that my friends Brian and Laura got for their wedding. Now again, this is a gift someone gave someone else for their wedding. This was not given to them for their wedding. Or rather, this was not what they used to cut their cake. They didn't have a wedding cake. They had desserts. But someone gave this as a wedding gift. I'm gonna put this cutter right here. And so, yeah, he told me, like, we're never gonna use this, so if you want the knives, just take this with you. Yeah, I really should have got napkins now that I think about it. The crave. Okay. We are looking good. We're looking good. Okay. Oh, this is gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Okay, did not fall. I'm just gonna put the cake down so it's out of the way. Just right over here. And guys, this is not official. This is not the official Wellston cake. I think Uru should have final say on what the official cake would actually be. But this was the work of me and my friends, and guys, that right there, let's go right here actually. That right there is the Wellston Triple Chocolate Cake, served only once a month. So, I'm going to tilt it on its side. And for those of you who hate eating sounds, I apologize. Okay, so it actually tastes a lot better than the one I made on Sunday. Still incredibly rich, though. Nice glass of milk. And, yeah. No. I'm not an ASMR artist. I like ASMR. I think ASMR is very relaxing. It does help me sleep. I will never be an ASMR artist, though. I can never listen to myself whisper, because I hate my voice enough as it is. But that's enough of that, guys. I will eat this cake as we continue on throughout the chapter, but I think we've waited long enough. So, real quick recap. We got last week, Blyke and Kuro were able to finish off. Well, rather, Blyke and Kuro started Blyke and Kuyo started talking about the ability amplifiers. And Blyke didn't give them to Kuyo. He kept them. Now, we don't know if he got rid of them, but he did keep them. And Kuyo, we basically got confirmation that Kuyo and Ray did patch things up. Whether that was during their time at Wellston or after after graduating, we don't know. But Kuyo was inspired by UnOrdinary, just like Ray was, to become a vigilante, a superhero. And so he offered to help Blyke get stronger, and offered to help him do superheroing together. Which Blyke said, no, like, I'm done. Like, I can't do this. And he left, which is completely understandable. He came in the following morning, or he got back, and in the morning, Remy and Ison, it's the weekend, it's Saturday. Remy and Ison showed up, and they got him some lunch because it was already noon and they wanted to go out. Now, Remy did notice, though, that Blyke had a mark right on his face, the bridge of his nose, because... Wait, are we still live? Are we still live, guys? Oh, your internet went out, Sin. I'm sorry. So, but yes, but she saw the mark on the bridge of his nose, and she was wondering, like, what happened to him? That's what happened last week. And we also got confirmation Blyke is level 5. He is a high tier officially. Now, his ability was also changed to energy discharge. So, very interesting to see, very cool stuff. But for now, guys, I think we've waited long enough. So, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and jump in. Guys, you know how we do it. We do not believe in thumbnails. No thumbnails. Y'all know how we do it. Alright, so it was the weekend. Remy said last week it was Saturday. We're back at the high school, though, so I believe it's Monday. The Safe House official opening, I think, is happening right now. So, Wellston Private High School. And it's a shot right at the school gates. Headmaster's office. Ooh, who he talking to? The headmaster's office. And he's talking with Keon. Sir, I don't understand what your goal is. Since the Joker versus Royal incident, John has hospitalized 3 more students. The state of Wellston has become unstable and uneasy. How long do you intend to let this continue? And he's just lifting his coffee. Actually, I believe Uro said it's Earl Grey, which I can't agree with Vaughn there. So he just ... Oh, he did do that. And what about the students? What about when the students were running around with masks on? Why didn't you allow the staff to interfere? The kids even had to start a safe house to counteract it. You've been lenient with John, but isn't this enough? Don't you think it's time to step in? And he's just looking at Keen. Keen, do you know why John is so important? We're getting... Uru's dropping some Vaughn knowledge. Okay. Do you understand? Do you know why John is so important? Because he is the embodiment of all the hatred that is built up within our hierarchy. As someone who was raised a low tier and was later given a taste of absolute power, he's gone through a unique experience that many others have not. I have allowed him to continue so that those around him can recognize the consequences of this society. Basically what everyone's been saying this whole time. Basically, like, I'm pretty sure the majority of every single Vaughn theory about why he's not stepping in, it's true. It's disheartening to see the school in its current state. I understand. But as you've seen, the students have started to act. And Keen's just ... If we intervene now, we rob them of the opportunity to develop these thoughts independently. I appreciate your concern, but I ask that you continue as instructed. UnOrdinary, episode 200. So let's go. The infirmary. Okay. And we got Doc. We haven't seen Doc in a while. So he's putting them in danger to teach them a lesson. Yeah, it sounds like something that a madman would do. Relax, Darren. I'm sure he's got everything figured out. Relax? You're not the one who has to revive all these kids. True. And Keen just eats his apple. Honestly, that Vaughn always rubs me the wrong way. Ever since I met him, he's giving me weird vibes. I can never tell what he's thinking, and something I feel like he isn't all there. Keon did say that Vaughn's not someone that can be threatened easily. Is it out of sync again? Are you kidding me? Guys, is it out of sync? Guys, let me know. Is the audio out of sync? Because I think it looks fine. Okay. Alright, cool. But yeah, Keon did say Vaughn's not something that could be forced, that they could force their hand on. So let's go. Sometimes I feel like he isn't all there. He's an unusual man, that's for sure. And Doc's just like, what? Do you really trust him, Keen? Because I don't know how much more of this I can take. ... And then skies of Wellston Girls' dormitories. And it's Sarah on her laptop just typing away. ... Oh, maybe it is still Saturday then, because I guess that was just them having a chat while in the office and stuff. Okay. The way John's been acting. He's so aggressive, overbearing, and angry. At this point, it's safe to assume he's regressed back into his new Boston self. She's remembering his interaction back at the press room. He's so lost, yet he's closed himself off so that nobody can help him. ... I don't really understand how his transformation could be so drastic. How did he become a completely different person in less than a year? Sarah! Sarah! Really? Did UnOrdinary really change his mind? Yes, it did. UnOrdinary? Don't tell me you actually believe that shit. Did Claire's intervention really have an impact on him? Claire, I've kicked your ass once. I'm not afraid to do it again. No, they couldn't have been enough. The authorities had to step in. She's remembered. What did the authorities do to him? I just want to get to the bottom of this. I want to know what happened. Found him. Public officer. Authority officer. Public records. Instructor Keon. Department juvenile delinquent. It kind of makes it seem like Keon is a juvenile delinquent, but that's just me. Ability. Memory recall. Level 5.2. Keon's ability is memory recall. Okay. Wellston Boys Dormitory. John, we haven't seen you in a while, buddy. So he's getting ready for school. He's just pulling up his jacket and everything. And he looks down at the ground. He's got a piece of... it's something in his pocket. He's got his hand in his pocket. He feels like, He's got a piece of paper wrapped up, and he unfolds it. Feeling unsafe, anxious wherever you walk, join the safe house. Grand opening next Monday in room 224. Yep. ... It's just... This club is a place for students to feel safe, where everyone else is welcome and the ranks don't matter. How convenient for you to start something like this after I started making my move, after I've become king. I mean, no, this was in the works before you were officially king. And she did try to work with you, John. She did try to work with you. Where the hell was this shit before? That's fair. That's very fair. I know exactly the kind of people you are. Someone you disapprove of is above you. This is weird. So there's just one speech bubble. It's just the black screen. But there's one speech bubble where it looks like something else was written, but it's scratched out or kind of erased, but there's still a little bit there. And now that you're all at my mercy, you suddenly want somewhere to hide. And it's Arlo, Ison, Blake, Remy, and Sarah. And John just standing there, trying to mask it with a name like Safe House, as if you're doing everyone a favor. None of you actually care. Sarah cares. Well, she cares about her friends. You're all fakes. You don't deserve a safe house. And school bell rings. And Zeke's getting decked. Coo! Ugh! And it was John who did it. I thought I told you to get rid of all those posters. Why am I still seeing them around? You think my orders are a joke? No, John! Don't get mad, okay? I tried my best. I had all my people on it, but the club members got in the way. Blake forced me to stop. He beat me up. So you lost to him. I knew it. You're useless. No, I swear, he's gotten stronger. He's gotten so much cockier too because of it. He says you think you're hot shit and he's not afraid of you. And that he could kick your ass at any time. He said you're a sucky king. I'm gonna have to read that chapter again, because I'm pretty sure Blake said that he's not afraid of John, but I don't think he said the rest. Then he told you to go fuck yourself. I'm pretty sure he did say that. Anyway, And John decks him in the face again. Okay, shut up. I get the idea. Ugh. Ouch. The safe house opens after school today. I want you to go there and observe. Make a list of every student who shows up, then report back to me. UnOrdinary episode 200. End. So, we also got a new little art for Ura's pages. It's just her, like, really tired with dead eyes pointing at all her stuff. But that was episode 200, you guys. Nothing really big happened, but it's okay. We got a lot of stuff did happen. We learned more about Vaughn. We learned why he's letting John run around. We learned Keon's ability. It does have to do with memories. And we got to see Zeke get his ass handed to him again. And actually, real quick, let's pull this back up just so we can get that shot one more time. Or no, I'm gonna check the chapter with Blake. All right, so okay, so it wasn't in chapter 195 where he showed off his new powers. So we'll check the episode before when he first encountered them. So what Blank actually said was, go ahead and report me to your king. He flipped him off. While you're at it, go tell him he can fuck himself. So yeah. He didn't say he's not scared of John, but he did say that John could go fuck himself. So clearly we're going to see some shit happen with Zeke. But yeah. That's going to be it. But guys, that was episode 200. And this was the Wellston Triple Chocolate Cake. This is really good. It was like actually really good. But guys, this will be it for this week. So, question of the day. I am not eating the whole cake on stream, Mike. I do not need that much sugar in my body. But yeah. Next week, Zeke is going to probably infiltrate... Zeke is probably going to infiltrate the safe house. And we're probably going to see some shit go down. And, of course, everyone is going to be John's enemy. Oh no, Evie. Evie. My sweet little girl. No, not her. But yeah, no, Evie and Roland's crew. Terrence. Who knows who else. But that's going to be all, guys. Question of the day. And actually, real quick, this does kind of bother me a bit. Because I do feel like the safe house is going to fail. But I feel like it would have failed on its own. I don't like the fact that John is intervening. I think it would have been I think he would have proved his point much more if he didn't intervene at all. If he now of course he does think the safe house is just a ploy that they're plotting behind his back. But I do wish, if he really believed the safe house wasn't going to work, he wouldn't need to intervene at all whatsoever. But yeah. That'll be it for this week. So, until then, you guys, question of the day. Question of the day. You know what? Now that this has been brought up, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys think Vaughn is a hero or a villain? No, sorry. Do you think Vaughn is good, or do you think he is working for the bad guys, like for Ember or for the authorities or someone? Who knows? There was a lot of interesting information revealed about him today. Well, I say that, but really it was just his point of view as to why he's letting this happen, which most of the fandom already knew. And that Darren doesn't exactly trust him. And that he doesn't think that Vaughn is all there. So, we were giving us a little foreshadowing, maybe. So yeah, question of the day. Do you guys, down in the comments below, do you guys think that Vaughn is on the good side, or if he's on the bad side? And until then, you guys, see you guys back here next week for episode 201 of UnOrdinary. Uru, fantastic job on 200 episodes. This one's for you. Jesus Christ. It's really rich still. But yeah. Feel free to follow me on Twitter down below, guys. Check out my DeviantArt if you'd like. Be sure you give UnOrdinary a read. And that'll be it, guys. See you all back here next week for another episode of the Fast Pass live reactions. Peace out, everyone.